all of this back and forth about, replacing folk, it's also grossly disrespectful to the woman who's the Vice President of the United States. And that, to me, is shameful and despicable. Where these people, let's call Gretchen Whitmer or Josh Shapiro, or let's call Gavin Newsom. And even when Cuba made that point, there's no guarantee that these folks could all of a sudden hop into a national campaign in less than 6 months and just swoop in, and folks gonna be like, yay, the cavalry has arrived. Actually, that, as Hoffman says, that creates more problems than you have solutions. Because here's the deal. If you say go to a broker convention, their convention is in the 3rd week of August. That means that, okay, you do a broker convention, you literally then will have September and October to actually get it together. I remember when people when a lot of Hillary Clinton's white women supporters were going crazy after Obama won, and they were talking about creating drama at the convention. And it was like, what the hell y'all think y'all doing? That's the dumbest thing in the world. Yes, you do exactly what Republicans did. Circle the wagons and say, we gonna kick y'all ass together.
Yes.
Yes. Take a page out of Bob Menendez's playbook. You get indicted, you're about to go to trial, you just double down. That's what they need to do, is ride Biden into the future, and they need to put him in better circumstances so that they can control performances like this. Because the reality is this. I don't want to sound ageist, and I'm absolutely not ageist. If it was my 86-year-old big mama, she ain't lost a step. But Joe Biden has. That's the reality of it. And you have people who are watching the pageantry of this, not the optics of it. So what they need to do is feed on, I think, a lot of the sound bites that Trump is going to put in the debate. For instance, in that long thing you just read from the gentleman from Netflix, what stood out to me? A festival of corruption. Festival of corruption. If they ran an ad with festival of corruption, that's the kind of thing that your average voter is not going to forget. And I think going forward, they need to employ a better strategy in leveraging the marketability, but also using Mr. Biden's superior knowledge as it relates to policy, especially as to Mr. Trump. But to your point about Kamala Harris, we are not surprised that they didn't call a black woman who's eminently qualified and who has been doing the job, of the number 2 at this point throughout, their entire administration, and is uniquely qualified as compared to these governors of other states who may not be able to jump into a national campaign. But beyond that, I mean, it's just too late. We're at the point where they need to dance with the one they brought, and that's Joe Biden. And they need to put him in circumstances where he can flourish, because as it relates to substantive policy, there is no question that he is far more qualified than Mr. Trump. But you don't have people who are voting on the deep policy. You have the few undecided voters primarily who are voting on sound bites. And if you don't leverage that, I think you lose an opportunity.
Time to get paid, blow up like...
Fan-base exclusive audio rooms are here. Now tap, talk, and get paid. Monetize your live podcast and most engaging conversations. You can now create exclusive audio chat rooms only for your subscribers and biggest fans. And as a user, subscribe, listen, and talk to your favorite creators. Now tap, talk, and get paid. Because everyone's a fan of something, and everyone has a fan base.